Greetings once more. Here I am, and here you are. This is Herman Scuttle, once again, live at Wormwood Scrubs Prison in Pittsfield. And let's see what we can do today. I have a few news items to start with. First of all, this is late breaking news, by the way, so pay attention. And I can be your best news source of all, by the way. If you stick with me, I can promise to be your best news source anywhere. First of all, a man in France raises snails in his backyard and uses snail slime to make bars of soap. He says snail slime contains collagen and elastin, which have anti-aging properties. And if you've ever wondered why there are more slugs in the world than there are snails, well, that's because slugs don't wear protection. Also in the news, an employee at a Kentucky grocery found a $1,000 money order on the floor. She immediately turned it over to the service desk. Later, the man who lost the money order, he came back to claim it, but he didn't leave a reward for the employee. That's okay. Money can't buy you happiness, but it does bring you a more pleasant kind of misery. And finally in the news, a 12-year-old boy named Eric Clable set a world record by assembling a 20-foot tower made from popsicle sticks. Also, the boy claims to know a secret about the Leaning Tower of Pisa. He says it was built in italic font. So there's your news, and I'm going to begin by telling you what I'm saying these days. I'm saying one strong word: no. And who am I saying no to? I'm saying no to the medical professionals who make me eat blood pressure pills. They say I have high blood pressure, so they give me blood pressure pills. The names, I'll give you the names, and I hope to God that I mispronounce them. That's how much I dislike them. The names of these two pills for blood pressure are amlopidine and metoprolol. Yeah, but neither of these lowers my blood pressure. The only good thing they do is not a good thing. They make my legs swell. I mean, they make my feet and my ankles and my calves swell up. And these days, a lot of times around here at the prison, I'm wearing shorts, and everybody's starting to laugh at me. And they say, "Hey, Herman, are you going full elephant?" That's how bad my legs look because of these pills. But, I took the pills and I fed them to the pigeons and the sewer rats. And don't worry about it. I can adapt. I can improvise. First thing I did was I changed my diet. Now, all I eat is dandelions and clover, fish oil, avocados, bananas, beans, canned salmon, but no kale. No kale. I don't eat kale because I may be excitable, but I'm not out of control. Anyways, in addition to changing my diet, I do power walks. I watch the sunset. I I'm drinking green tea, yeah, oh yeah. And I listen to Nat King Cole. I take long hot showers. I go up on the roof and I primal scream. And I read You're Only Old Once by Dr. Seuss. I watch Werner Herzog and all of his movies. And I spend a lot more snuggling time with my mannequin. So, no more fuzzy physicians with fizzy pills lecturing me like I'm 7 instead of 70. And guess what? My blood pressure is already dropping. How do I know? All the mosquitoes here stopped exploding. How about a song? Song? Okay, sure. Oh, honey, don't tell me that your train is late. I said, honey, don't tell me that your train is late. Well, I'm not waiting, 'cause I can't wait. And don't you come knocking, 'cause my door is barred. I said, don't you come knocking, 'cause my door is barred. I got my dog and my gun, so you better be on guard. And don't you call me if you're in jail. I say, everything about you is beyond the pale. Well, okay, I love you, but only to a degree. I said, I love you, but only to a degree. Because love can't fix what's wrong with you and me. I will turn things over right now, as I usually do, to my good friend here at the prison, Captain Backfish. Stick with him, bear with him, because he's old and he's feeble, but he is Captain Backfish. I'm going to go get him. Hey, Captain, are you ready for your little thing here? All right. Does that mean you're ready? Well, hurry up. Come on, they're waiting. They're waiting for you. Come on. Got all day? We don't got all day. Can you do this or not? I am not last, dead last, and bringing up the rear. I'm almost there, but not quite. Yeah, damn near. What I am is I'm the straw before the last straw. I am the one standing in front of Tail End Charlie. Yeah. I'm as long a long shot as the darkest horse. I'm the 8th man in the batting order. I'm the West 8th stop on the Coney Island train. I am the 8th life in the life of a cat. Oh, landslide declines weigh me down, but not all the way down. Just a step ahead from as far as you can go without being down to nothing. That's it. Captain Backfish, I think it's time you retired. I don't think you can do this anymore. You don't look in good health. You don't look good. You don't sound good. I may have to retire you. I don't know. We'll talk about it later. Holy smoke. Well, he's always got something to say, and he says it. Now, I'll tell you about a new friend I have here at the prison. If you're just tuning in, this is Wormwood Scrubs prison, and I am, of course, Herman Scuttle. New friend, and his name is Gordon. He's a breath of fresh air. Yes. Well, look, he's colorful. And this place has been lacking in colorful people. Most of them have been released, or they've escaped, or they just dropped dead. But Gordon, look, he has the look of a Charles Manson, okay? But I took him under my wing, and, well, we talked about our pilgrimages, and he's a weather-beaten kind of guy. He's ragged, he's penniless, but damn, he's got some fine stories about his 20 years living in Los Angeles in the Central City East part of LA, which is otherwise known as the official Skid Row. Well, Gordon said to me the other day, "You mind if I try your guitar?" He picked up the guitar and he played it like ringing a bell. Gordon says that he is a recovering druggie and alkie. He says he comes out of Springfield, Mass. Originally as an orphan and with a monster stepfather. But hey, this new friendship, me and Gordon, I think that this could be the start of something. You know, both of us are slightly cracked, but no doubt we're a couple of good eggs. Yes, yes. Well, I can also tell you about another, well, I don't know if he's a new friend. I've only seen him the one time. I made his acquaintance the other day. This fellow's name is Sam Scar. Now, I met him outside of the prison, and I will tell you, I've had enough good behavior points built up over the last several months, years, I don't know. But because I have the good behavior points, I'm allowed to go take a walk in downtown Pittsfield once in a while. Yeah, they trust me. I always come back. They know I'll come back because they know I love it here in the prison. Yeah, best home I ever had. Anyway, I met Sam Scar the other day on my walk through Pittsfield. I met him at the Hobo Jungle, and he offered me some lasagna. Now, when I say lasagna, I mean Chef Boyardee warmed up in the can over a campfire. I stopped by the Hobo Jungle, unannounced, uninvited, in the full knowledge that the unspeakable rule there is you just sit and shut up and eat. Well, I discovered right away that this this man, Sam Scar, he happens to be, in my opinion, well, who else's opinion do we have? He is the first dispossessed man to occupy the hobo jungle and actually clean it up. Bothers to clean up the hobo jungle. Look, this place, this hobo jungle, is a small clearing in the thickets between the Pittsfield Cemetery and the Wacona Park baseball field. It's where the two Housatonic River tributaries converge, and there was Sam. I met him there. He was wearing rough clothes from the thrift store. He had 5-day stubble on his face. He had frowsy hair, and he was wearing old Red Wing boots. But he had good teeth, and he smelled mostly clean. Well, the place, the hobo jungle, looked surprisingly policed and organized. Yeah, I mean, none of that usual skanky residue from past visitors, none of that trash of unspeakable description, none of that variations of waste beyond category, no mounds of decaying debris too awful for words. Yes, Sam Scar eating lasagna out of a can after serving me some in a takeout coffee can, takeout coffee cup, you know. Then he threw some branches on the campfire, and he started rambling on and on about his dear dead mother and about her guidelines for success and her game plan against setbacks and her recipe for real lasagna. Now, I oftentimes tell you not to write to me. Don't send me any letters. I'll keep saying it, but I will keep getting letters anyway. That's just the way it works here. It's always been that way. Don't write me letters. And yet you still do. And the letters I get usually, they're rather condescending. That's okay. I deserve everything I get, you know. But I've got another one here. I hesitate to open it. Somebody's probably going to be ragging on me again, telling me what a loser I am, something, I don't know. Telling me I should stop doing this TV show. Maybe I will. But I'm not going to quit this TV show because people write me letters. I'll tell you that right now. I'm just thinking ahead, thinking what's possibly in here today that resembles every other letter I got. So let's open it and see what's what. Short and sweet. I have another news item that was just delivered to me here. hot off the press. This is late breaking news. And it goes as follows. Professional bowler Anthony Newer converted a 7-10 split. You know, that's 2 pins left standing on opposite sides of the lane. Right. Well, it was the first time in 30 years that any bowler made that split during a TV match. You know, I used to be on a bowling team. Used to be on a bowling team that had a drinking problem. We eventually became a drinking team with a bowling problem. If you're just tuning in and you missed the wonderful song that I wrote for you, I'll be glad to sing it again. Do you mind? Do you want to hear it again? Okay. Oh, honey, don't tell me that your train is late. Honey, don't tell me that your train is late. I'm not waiting, 'cause I can't wait. And don't you come knocking, 'cause my door is barred. I said, don't you come knocking, 'cause my door is barred. I got my dog and my gun, so you better be on guard. And don't you call me if you're in jail. You know, everything about you is beyond the pale. Okay, baby, I love you, but only to a degree. Baby, baby, I love you, but only to a degree. You know, love can't fix what's wrong with you and me. I said, love can't fix what's wrong with you and me. Right. So I suppose today I will see if they'll let me go take another walk through downtown Pittsfield. As I said, I've built up enough credits, good conduct, good behavior. What can I say? I've been in the mental position over the years to not want that. I don't, you know, I've been surly and hard to get along with, and I kind of relish bad behavior, but maybe I'm softening up in my old age. I don't know. Nevertheless, I'm going to see if I can get a Liberty Pass to just take a walk in downtown Pittsfield. I'm not going to look like this. Don't look for the orange shirt. I'm going to have some civilian clothes. They allow for that too. So if you see me, don't be frightened. You know, if my presence scares you, it's just me trying to be a tough guy in public. That's all. Yeah. I'm really just a pussycat. So that's what I'm intending to do. And hey, I'll just have to bid you a so long and a good afternoon and a good morning and a good night until next time. Is that okay? Okay. See you later.